I went to a vast number of graduate shows and saw an incredible wealth of amazing designs, met a huge bunch of really talented, exciting designers.
There was a lot of incredible work, but these 6 pieces really stood out sort of as individual pieces.
Megan's project, A Perspective on Dots, I just think is an incredibly simple, brilliant idea.
My work is about shape and typography.
I just see it having really wide-ranging applications and something I haven't seen the likes of before.
I was really excited to see something that I had created get quite a lot of airtime.
Steve's sad lamp, I think, is brilliant.
I think most sad lamps on the market are very medicinal looking, very clinical looking, they're quite stigmatizing.
And I think what's beautiful about Steve's lamp is it's a beautiful thing that you would like to have on your desk.
And it's not something that's going to remind you of a condition you're suffering from.
But it also has these little lights that every time someone else turns one of their lights on, one of these lights lights up.
It's been amazing getting a chance to speak to all the designers in the last hour. I didn't know whether to say students or designers because it doesn't feel like it's a sort of student work.
I'm Nora, I'm from Thailand. I designed Also Active.
Some of the best pieces of design are taking 2 things that exist and combining them in a way that they've never been combined before.
Combining the wearable fitness technology with the Oyster card
Is just so clever. People don't have time to go to the gym, so why not integrate exercise into something they're doing already?
I thought Josh's project was really interesting because it takes an ancient woodland management system of coppicing and combines it with a very modern problem.
Plastic bottles and then being completely useless. I mean, they get recycled, but what can we actually make?
Jake's medium wave, I just think, is genius. I mean, the microwave has barely been touched since it was invented. Just to take something that we all take for granted and we don't even think about as a piece of design and just say, actually, I could make this better.
I think Mathieu and Mireille's sling step ladder is really interesting. Usually when you buy a product, it's brand new, it's shiny, it's perfect.
And the moment you get them out of the box, they start to deteriorate.
They've designed a ladder that actually gets stronger the more it's used. It becomes better the more it's used.
And I just think that's a really interesting answer to the sustainability question.
A lot of the designs that were on show tonight, you know, we're not talking about, oh, look at that new high-tech gadget. We're talking about the problem that it's solving.
I think it's absolutely brilliant that Desso are supporting this initiative. Design is a really, really hard industry to get into, and I think the more that companies can do to help support young designers, the better, because ultimately we will all benefit from that.
Feels like the past year has been a success.
It's really nice to be recognised for a lot of work that you've put in and put your name on something, particularly that it's Desso's first.
That you should always do the stuff that comes at you, that people ask of you, and try to do it well.
It's also really exciting to be involved with them, because you don't imagine you're going to be involved with a company of this size when you've just graduated. So yeah, it gives you a bit of hope, and it's exciting.
Being one of best-in-class designers feels really good, and that there is a place to push the project, that it's worked.
I think the important thing is that Desso are investing in projects like this and giving these brilliant young designers a platform.
It's amazing to sort of have that sort of like thumbs up.